Maybe preparation towards the match.
Preparation? Well, obviously, there hasn't been much preparation. So I'm just trying to do a little bit now today, this afternoon. But obviously, big game for us again.
The good performance you had last week, do you believe you can be able to replicate it despite the score?
Well, you don't want, you can control the performances, you can't control results, So hopefully we can put up a good showing tomorrow and obviously get a better result. The result is obviously the most important thing. It's not about the performance now, So hopefully get a better result, that's for sure.
Coach, actually, when I look at you head-to-head with Kaizer Chiefs, you're actually doing great. But in terms of how you played last week compared to how you're going to play tomorrow, in terms of looking at the strikers that we have currently, I mean, you've got Uchuka Manja, who scored 2 goals so far in the competition, as well as Vincent Pule. And now you've got a new striker, Tarek Morris, who just signed recently. What do you make of his performance lately?
Well, I thought he was excellent last week. Excellent. Haven't played for nearly a year. Hadn't trained for us about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, if that. So he didn't have much match preparation. We put him in, and he was. I thought he was very good for us. But and he could have got a few himself. But you can't put too much pressure on him. He hasn't trained or hadn't played, and I mean he helped us tremendously. I thought, So yeah. Let's see tomorrow. Obviously, it's his third game now in 6 days. Let's see.
Talking about so many games in a very short space of time, how are you managing that? Is it frustrating as well?
Well, you can handle it. It's not a problem. But we obviously played in Polokwane twice and in Joburg. So what does that mean? You got to go up and down, up and down, up and down. These are, we're speaking about. It's well documented. But it is what it is, and you've got to get on with it. But the games are not the problem. It's obviously where you play them.
And Coach, how important are the young stars that you're bringing in terms of you looking at how the squad at some point gets thin because of injuries and some players not being available? How important are they?
They're obviously very important because they're part of the squad and they've got to learn fast. As I said, last season we had 13. Sure. There's no club that does that, but it is what it is, and we've got to use, that's the direction we go as a club, and when you have a week like this, it's tough, because obviously taking a bit of a hammering, and so we mentally, so we got to pick ourselves up tomorrow.
I think I saw Bradley Grobler training yesterday.
Yeah, he trained yesterday.
Is he back?
He trained yesterday for the first time.
How is he doing in terms of
another week? You can't just stick him. I can't bring him and play him. He's not. He's trained yesterday for the first time since when he had the operation. So I can't throw him in yet.
Did you miss him?
No, what do you?
Coach, did you miss him?
No, we never missed him. Obviously we miss him. Yeah, we miss him. Yeah, key.
Coach, you play a chief that is fresh, unlike you guys. You have to travel to go back to Pirates. Are you expecting a different approach from the chief that you met there?
No, I don't think it'll be a different approach at all. They've played the same since the start, so I don't think it'll be a different approach from them. So yeah, I don't think so.
Is it about avenging what they did to you?
No, I don't look at it like that. We've got to get our own house in order and our own stall in order. There's no revenge and those type of things. Obviously, it's fresh in our minds because it was not even a week ago. So, but there's we got to try and get our best 11 on the field whenever that comes.
Coach, we know that you are a winner yourself. The record speaks for itself. How frustrating is it for you to rebuild every season since you are in Supersport?
As a man with a bit of knowledge, yeah, we build teams every year, so it's tough. We've lost a lot of players. That is well documented, but we can't worry about that now. We've got to worry what's in front of us tomorrow, and try and get this team going.
And with the new signing, Nasir, what do you think you would bring to the club?
Injured.
For how long it will be?
Speaking of that, coach, of the new signing, I mean, we know he's a quality player. Nasir Abubakar, we know he won't be playing today, but in terms of how he's brought up himself, what do you think he's going to do?
Well, I haven't seen him kick a ball, so he's been with us over a month. I haven't seen him kick a ball. No. Obviously, if you get that one, geez, we'd love to have that one. But he obviously wouldn't have. He would still be there if he was. But it's something we have to work on. We just try and get him fit, but I haven't seen him kick a ball in over a month since he's been here.
Coach, in terms of positional play, last week against Chiefs, you completed about 365 passes, against Pirates, 384 passes. I think there's some improvement in terms of positional play for you.
Well, I think the games dictate sometimes. Last week I thought against Chiefs, I thought we played really well. We were on the front foot. We made the tempo in the game. We made the speed of the game because we pressed, and then they turned it over, or we gave it away, and then they turned it over and broke at us. So that was frustrating for us. But hey, it's a game of football, and
Losing to both Chiefs and Pirates within a very short space of time, well, consecutively. The kids, your players, how are they mentally? Because somehow it can matter.
They're fine. We know. Performance. As I said, you never control results. You can control performances. So that's all we can control. So we control our performance, try and get better results.
In terms of playing, you are not playing badly as one would look at it. Yeah. And then Hugo spoke about rebuilding every year. Do you see hunger in these kids, coach?
Well, I tell you one thing, they get given a chance here. In most clubs, they wouldn't kick a ball. So they get given a chance, they either take it or they don't take it. And obviously the ones that get given a chance, obviously have moved on. But there's 1 or 2 years that played last year. Certainly need to kick on a bit more, and improve in the game intelligence, which we work on every day. Game intelligence is the biggest problem. We need to get more game intelligence. So that's what we can do.
In terms of the medical room, what's the update there?
Well, Magaman's out for the season. He won't play this year. Jones is back today, but obviously he hasn't kicked a ball since May. The last game against Pirates. So he's trained obviously on this, return to play training, but so we brought him with. I'll give him some minutes tomorrow maybe. Bradley's trained yesterday for the first time, so he needs another week or 2 of training. Vive Magidi, obviously our right side, our striker as well. He's got a problem with his hip. He's been out for months. So these are 5 big players,
And coach, how important is when you look at this game, you're playing this game, and after that there's going to be some time where you're not playing.
Crazy again. We play next Wednesday, then we don't play for a month. Okay.
How crazy is that in terms of what
happened? So these 4 games now we pushed in. We didn't play for 4 weeks before that. So it's crazy. I mean, really, when we started the season, the first game against Pirates, we were ready to go. Our team was, and then we just stopped 5 weeks after that, and then we just had picked up injuries, and Ron got injured in playing friendlies, and so it was frustrating. And obviously we don't have the squad of Chiefs and Pirates and these type of teams. We don't have the squad. We'll compete with our best, but we need our squad, our players.
Coach, I mean, you spoke about a lot of players being injured. I mean, I know that there's going to be another transfer injury. Are you looking on beefing up the squad?
I would love to, they have to, but that's not for me to say.
Coach, you lost to them last week. When you look at them, do you see them as a team that is at its best now?
I can't comment on that. It's not for me to comment on opposition teams, what I think about what I think and I don't think. So sorry man, I can't comment on that.
And coach,
they've improved obviously. There's much more, but they had to improve. But I can't comment on who and how, what. I get asked this question I get asked it on Tuesday. So who do you think is going to win the league? I said, I don't know. Nothing to do with me.
But are you there to also compete?
We must
Because some
compete. We
coaches
have to
say-
compete. We have to compete.